It's sort of the similar thing when you say, wow, I went to the soup kitchen today and I fed all these homeless people. I got more than I gave, But it's deeper than that, because it's really about people entering into relationship with each other that is mutually life-giving. Or a reporter asked me once, how's it feel to have saved thousands and thousands of lives? I go, I don't know what you're talking about. I know that my life is saved every day that I'm here. I know that I get rescued every second that I'm in this office.
Many of these kids have never had an opportunity. They have almost no education. Most of them have some kind of criminal record. And Father Greg has an ability to look at them and see only their potential.
Homeboy Industries, for me, was my starting point to a successful future as a man and as a law-abiding citizen.
This is a place where an individual can walk through and change his life around and become a productive member of society.
You keep these young people out of prison. You give them a salary, which makes them feel good about themselves, which then gives them the means to put money back into the community. It's an investment to give to Homeboy Industries.
This is helping people who live in your community, who are going to stay in your community and have their own families, giving them a way to get out of the situation that they're in.
Gangbangers are more than just gangbangers, they're human beings. And a lot of individuals are born into it, and a lot of individuals are there not because they want to be. What Homeboy Industries did for me, it gave me an opportunity to have a voice. And that's something I didn't have growing up. No one ever took the time to listen. Gang members spend a lot of time stuck in a despair that's pretty bleak. Gang violence is really about the lethal absence of hope. A great many of them are so deeply, hugely traumatized. So if you don't transform your pain, you keep transmitting it.
So my mom raised me the best that she could, but the best that she could was a lot of violence, a lot of abuse, mental, verbal, and physical. My outlet was the streets. My outlet was drugs. I ended up living in the back of a trash can on Skid Row.
Homeboy stands with the demonized so that the demonizing will stop. There isn't anybody who doesn't belong to this community of kinship.
Kinship at Homeboys,
For me, that was a big word. Kinship. What is kinship?
these opposing gang members working hand in hand, baking bread and making coffees in the cafe.
Different races, different cultures, different beliefs coming into one roof.
It's not about, I will heal you and you will receive the gift of my healing. It's about mutuality, that we're all in need of healing. We're all a cry for help.
The barriers are broken down among gang members, among the volunteers, among the donors, all those levels.
When you see it in them, you can't help but feel transformed yourself. And it's brought out a lot of my own vulnerability that I just kind of kept down inside, You feel raw and open around them.
All the people who run the place now, those are transformed lives, transforming other lives.
I realize a lot of people think that because of all of, our restaurants and resale, we may not need more money.
The businesses are not businesses like a regular business might be. They're utilized as an entry and a way for our clients to learn the skills that they need to go out into the general workforce.
I got the opportunity to be a drug counselor, and now I'm helping others. The tricky thing about it, the funny thing about it is that I work 2 blocks away from that corner where the trash can was at that I used to live at on Skid Row.
I've key gripped several shows, several commercials, several music videos. I best boy 80% of the time. If Homeboy Industries didn't exist, then I don't know where I'll be at today. I don't know if I'll still be in the streets. I don't know if I'll still be incarcerated. I don't know if I'll be in the film industry. I have no idea.
We have an enormously successful program of keeping people out of the criminal justice system. And when you think of every person who would otherwise re-enter that doesn't, that we've helped, we save enormous amounts of money for the community. That's an economic reason to do it, but for us, I think it's more the emotional side.
What if we believed that no lives matter less than other lives? What if we were to invest in people rather than just try to incarcerate our way out of problems?
It's just part of being the family of Los Angeles, and we've got to do it.